First is Environment Protection Act 1986. So according to this act, environment includes water, air, land and the interrelationship which exists among and between water, air and land and human beings and other creatures, microorganisms. What was the main objective is to provide protection and improvement of environment and for matters concerned with it. So to protect the environment, improve the environment and to cater to the matters attached with it. The act is applicable to whole of India including Jammu and Kashmir. Act provides power to make rules to regulate environment pollution and to notify the standards of the maximum limit of air, water and soil pollution. Next is APICO movement. So in the early 1970s, the Chipko movement was initiated to create awareness towards deforestation. This you all know. In Karnataka, similar movement was started, that is the APICO movement, where the felling of trees started in the Sirsi district. And 160 men and women and children hugged the trees and forced the woodcutters to leave. So they protected the trees from getting cut down. These people left the trees only when they were assured by the forest official that the trees will be cut scientifically and in accordance to the working plan of the district. They saved 12,000 trees, and within months, this movement also spread to adjoining districts. So, Chipko movement was in 1970. Similar was started APICO movement in 1963 in Sirsi district of Karnataka. 160 men, women and children hugged the trees to protect them from being cut. They saved 12,000 trees in this way, and it also spread in other areas. Now, what are the causes of environmental degradation? First one is high population growth. So obviously with the explosion of population, the environment is getting degraded because there is vast deforestation to bring more lands under urbanization. There is severe pressure on the resources because consumption standard have increased. So there is huge pressure on the resources, which is depleting them, degrading the soil, degrading the natural resources, and putting the system into more waste than they can absorb. Industrial pollution in India, unplanned and uncontrolled growth of industry. Unplanned and uncontrolled growth of industry is creating huge pollution. Industrial waste of various factories are constantly discharging in rivers, lakes and seas, which is causing health hazards and causing water pollution. Increasing urbanization, just as I said, in the recent decades, large number of towns and cities have sprung up, has come up. Okay, infrastructural services have come under severe strain. They are depleting the environment and the resource base of the cities. Overcrowding of the population has led to increased number of slums and villages. And it has led to the deterioration of the air and the water quality, generating huge wastes. Mass poverty. Now see, 7 points are there. You will learn any 4 or 5. Okay? And no need to learn the whole paragraph. With the heading point like increasing urbanization, 2 or 3 lines explaining the point is enough. Okay? For explaining, I am reading the whole paragraph. Mass poverty with huge poverty is another reason for environmental degradation. There is cutting off trees by the poor so that they can use the wood as a fuel for cooking. Poor people earn their living through various activities like gathering of the forest produce, collection of firewood, extensive fishing, in the ponds and rivers. All these activities lead to loss of natural assets and environmental degradation. Pattern of economic growth. The pattern of growth too has been a cause of much damage to the environment. Greater emphasis on the development of basic and capital goods industries and the technologies used for them have depleted the natural resources. So the pattern of an economic growth is also not suitable for the environment. It has caused a damage to the natural environment. Emphasis on the basic and capital goods industries, the technologies used by them has depleted the natural resources and the ecosystem, causing air and water pollution. Vehicular pollution, as we know, as the population is increasing, private vehicles are also increasing. Intensive use of petroleum products, which is causing air pollution and increasing the traffic and noise pollution. Increasing use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, agriculture development due to environmentally unfriendly farming methods like use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides. As I said, it is causing soil erosion, loss of fertility of the soil. It is also damaging the food products that we are having. It is causing water pollution. Okay, so it is adversely affecting the environment. In the next lecture, we will do the last thing, that is measures to control environmental degradation.